Welcome to Copper King Mine and Railroad. Today we're going to be talking about trucks. Hi, welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. Today we are talking about trucks. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Copper King Mine and Railroad. Today we're going to be talking about trucks. Stay tuned.
Hi, welcome to Copper King Mine and Railroads. Today we'll be talking about trucks. Stay tuned.
As you can see, we're going to talk about trucks. Now, there's no trucks here in the Copper King Mine, but it's an important part of my history and the history of Bingham Canyon. So stay tuned.
There are no trucks here at the Copper King Mine. The canyons are too large and steep to use trucks. Well, that's the story I use. That's why we're looking at the canyons right here. But we need to talk about the trucks at Bingham Canyon because they will be the demise of the trains. The last train left the pit, March 19th, 2000. Now large trucks move the ore to an in-pit crusher, and then they are conveyed through the old 5490 train tunnel to the mills. It was the train and shovel operation that enabled the early mine to be successful, mass-producing this low-grade copper to make a profit. They were so efficient at moving material, but by 1935 they had moved more than when they was building the Panama Canal. And I want to talk about the trucks because that's where I worked when I worked at the mine, is on the haulage trucks. We called driving trucks hours and hours of pure boredom, interrupted by moments of sheer panic. There's a lot of stories I could tell you about driving truck, but not here now. So we'll go show you some nice pictures I have of the early trucks at the mine and talk about them. So let's talk about the trucks at Bingham Canyon Mine. This is what I want to talk about because this is what I did when I worked up there. Trucks came to the mine in 1963, and they were used on the upper portions of the mine, mostly for waste removal. I started driving haul truck in 1970, so only 7 years after they came to the mine. The first trucks were small 65-ton haul packs and KW darts. Over a short period of time, they got bigger and bigger. They were always testing and trying out different kind of trucks. So let's take a minute and look at some of these truck pictures. So this is 1963. This was called the Ready Line, and they have the trucks lined up here. The first ones in a row, they got their beds up in the air. They're the KW darts. And then back further on the line is the haul packs. Here's some at the shovel being loaded. These are haul packs being loaded at the shovel. And this is from the old company magazine, Kinescope. Had a magazine they gave to the employees, and it's a haul pack being loaded, and one dumping over the dumps there. This one right here was taken in 1964. This is an old KW dart being loaded at the shovel. And here's the mine in the background, and a haul pack pulling up the grade in the mine. Now in 1963 they built a great big new shops up at, they called this area Yosemite Shops. It was named after some old mines what was up in the area. Now these pictures are from what they gave me for when I was training, and this is inside of a KW dart right here, and they're pretty primitive pictures. This is the dashboard of Electrohaul. Then they had these 110-ton tractor trailers, and boy, they were hard to back up. Rough riding trucks, I'll tell you. They had them for quite a few years, and here's then they, like I said, they kept getting bigger and bigger. Here's a 100-ton Electrohaul, and then a 100-ton, 110-ton haul pack. They tried some of these Euclids. These Euclids had tandem wheels in the front and the back, and it was pretty crazy to drive. And here's another Euclid right here. And they kept getting bigger and bigger. Here's some Electrohaul in the 76 shovel. They painted it up for the bicentennial. They bought a fleet of these lecture halls, and they were 150-ton trucks, and we drove them for a long time. And this is a nighttime shot. This is when I drove truck, is graveyard, middle of the night all the time. Here's some pictures of 1972. This is when I was at the mine. You can see the lower levels of the mine have towers for the trains, and up here you can just barely see in the middle of the picture there a shovel with trucks being loaded. And when they found ore in the higher parts of the mine, the trucks would haul it down to a reload station, then they would reload it into a train, and that's what this picture is. Right here is a reload station. And also in the early 70s, they started bringing the trucks to the bottom of the pit. Then the trucks would just drive up to another reload station. That way the trains didn't have to pull their cars up out of the bottom of the mine. So that's the trucks at Truck Haulage. There's a lot more to it, and a lot of pictures you can find online and different things of the modern day trucks. So that's it.